So my main purpose to start this show, this podcast, was to educate the younger generation, that being the millennials,
Always
and
fight.
the Gen X.
Grow up. Grow up.
Pretty much trying to get them to
Grow
understand that
up.
there's a game of chess being played.
Financial education.
And if we want to prosper and stake our claim of what's rightfully ours in America, we have to learn the purpose of the game. Because once you understand the purpose of the game, I think only then can you define the end of the game. Once you define the end of the game, so I just want to segue into what I would like to get off my chest today. What's been, kind of eating at me. Because once again, I want to be in this for all of us, right? So anything that I come across, I'm always going to be transparent and passing on to you guys and giving you guys all of the knowledge I'm also learning, with you guys. This is a thing that we're going to do together. I want this to be very much so part of a team and a brand that I developed. So millennials just have to understand that there's not going to be a better time in America to stake your claim, right? So, and I think that it's all about the circle of life. I think people miss what Lion King was truly about, right? So what it was really about was when it's time to take your chair, like your seat at the throne, whether that generation before you is ready or not, it's upon your responsibility to proceed with claiming what's rightfully yours by any means necessary. And I think this is the country we're going to be living in for the next 20 years. The days of baby boomers manning the ship are over. They don't take our goals and ambitions into consideration. I feel like most millennials are ready to dive head first, no life jacket, into the ocean of technology. We are going to receive insurmountable amount of pushback. Of course, that's to be expected. They're dinosaurs. We call them parents, grandparents. But, if I'm just being respectful, about the situation, we see that our country is at a crossroads where we have two options. Either we embrace technology and move forward as a country together with no one left behind, as they like to say, right? No one left behind. Or we continue to be naive that, the industrial sector of America has a sustainable and profitable future. Believe. When I say 20 to 30 years, I mean, that's the future, right? So and something that most of these out of touch, aging politicians can't wrap their head around or don't want to, because it's 20 to 30 years, and that's not in their plans, evidenced by previous and, recent laws passed, such as the CARES Act, AKA Make America Broke Again, where you got all of these zombie companies. Instead of thinking about innovation, all they can keep their mind on is how do we save the present? There's no creative thought process to, how do we move forward into the future, because we're going to have to live our prime life, in which we want to aspire to be young entrepreneurs, but we're going to have to worry about previous decisions that people that are no longer on this earth are responsible for. And we're going to have to live that out. That's why I think, there is no other time but now for us to come together and really move forward with a plan, a plan that is well thought out and that can be executed on all fronts. I'm out.